So we all know the Dallas Mavericks, like I said earlier, they lost to the Los Angeles Clippers in the first round of the 2021 NBA playoffs in 7 games. And look, I held Luka Doncic accountable. I felt that Luka Doncic had a chance to really take over this series when the Dallas Mavericks were up 2-0, when they were up 3-2, and in certain games, I felt Luka Doncic could have been better in the fourth quarter. But the bottom line is Luka Doncic was amazing. A big reason why the Dallas Mavericks lost a series they should have won versus the Los Angeles Clippers is because Rick Carlisle and the Dallas Mavericks got out-coached. And Rick Carlisle, by the way, is the current head coach for the Dallas Mavericks. And the first 2 games of the series, I felt Dallas came out with a chip on their shoulder. I felt they executed their game plan. And after that, after the first 2 games, I felt Dallas made 0 to no adjustments from game to game. That is on Rick Carlisle, the current Dallas Mavericks head coach. And Dallas has been to the playoffs 9 times during the Rick Carlisle era. But guess what? 7 times during the Rick Carlisle era, the Dallas Mavericks have lost in the first round. I will say this. Rick Carlisle is an NBA champion. We all know about the Dallas Mavericks winning the 2011 NBA Finals versus LeBron James and the Miami Heat. We can never take that away from Rick Carlisle. He's an NBA champion. But you know, when I evaluate players and coaches, you know what I tend to do? I tend to take away your best and worst season and kind of evaluate you from there from time to time. Because, look, usually if you take away the worst season of a player or a coach and the best season of a player and a coach where they were at an all-time high and an all-time low, the rest of it kind of reveals what they are. You know, Tom Brady, if you take away his best and worst season, he's still an all-time great player. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers, same thing with Peyton Manning. But if you take away Matt Ryan's best and worst season, we come to find out that he's not always an MVP candidate level player. Even though in his best season, he won a league MVP, you know? And I think Rick Carlisle is slowly becoming overrated as a head coach. Because if you take away the championship run that Rick Carlisle and the Dallas Mavericks went on in 2011 when they won the NBA championship, isn't Rick Carlisle nothing more than an average head coach? And by the way, I'm a Rick Carlisle fan. I'm taking nothing away from what Rick Carlisle has done. He's an NBA champion as a head coach. You can never take that away from him. But kind of like Terry Stotts, like I said earlier, I think Rick Carlisle has peaked with the Dallas Mavericks. And I think the Dallas Mavericks need to bring in a new head coach and bring in another superstar level player to help out Luka Doncic. So if I'm the Dallas Mavericks, I'm going to fire Rick Carlisle. I don't think they're going to because I think Mark Cuban is very loyal to Rick Carlisle, but I think that Mark Cuban really needs to start reconsidering, you know, Rick Carlisle's position because, well, the last couple of years, Dallas hasn't really been a team that's been known for winning playoff series. And they've had some talented players, you know. So that's how I feel about the Dallas Mavericks. Ultimately, I think Rick Carlisle needs to be fired. And I think he's peaked with the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see if I'm proven wrong, but I don't think I will be. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juiciest Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. and I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.